Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Margaret, COO of OCA, and I'm so glad you're back for another episode. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, our compliance specialist, Yvonne. Yvonne, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Yvonne is so much more than a compliance specialist, and she is one of my very, very favorite people. She's also one of the original OCA supporters, but officially joined our team in April of 2015. Yvonne is a wife, a mother of two really cool boys, an excellent cook, a professional organizer, and she brings a special zest and fire to our team that all of our staff are truly thankful for. One of my favorite things about her is her incredible laugh. So, Yvonne, I'm really, really glad you're here.
Thank you, Margaret. You're going to make me laugh.
That's okay. So many of you have met her on the phone because she does man our phones quite a bit, but she does so many more things and is probably one of the busiest people here at OCA. So Yvonne, can you take a minute to tell the listeners a little bit about all of the things that you do here?
Sure. So I really do enjoy answering the phone. The best part about that is the variety. So you have initial parents that are reaching out that their children have just been diagnosed. And then you have those that have finished high school and they just don't know what to do now that school's over. So that is the best part of my job, is being able to provide resources to family and a lot of information that is just not readily available. With that, I also process the intake requests for therapies, which we offer the ABA therapy and licensed mental health counseling. And I also contract and credential all the OCA providers with our funding sources that we are contracted with. And that also leads me to billing. So whichever funding source we do have, we file our claims with those funders.
Oh, thanks, Yvonne. That was a lot of information. And you did some of those tasks before. You worked at the hospital and did some billing. Is that correct?
That is correct. I have over 30 years with insurance, billing, and credentialing.
Do the dash, the monster dash. 'Tis the witching hour to break in your favorite costume before the trick and treats. Stop for a spell this October with your family, coworkers, and friends at OCA's 4th annual run event to benefit services for people with autism and other disabilities. This year's Monster Dash includes 3 ghostly affairs: a 5K, a kids fun run, and a family stroll that's a quarter-mile lap. Ready to be the ghostess with the mostest? Sign up today to race, give a donation, or become one of our spooky sponsors at gooca.org/monster-dash or click the link in the caption wherever you're listening to our show. We can't wait to walk, run, or roll with you October 14th at 7:30 a.m. in Blue Jacket Park in Baldwin Park. Presented by Taylor Morrison Home Funding, Inspired Title Services, Mattamy Home Funding.
So, after all the great things that you did at the hospital, what brought you to OCA?
OCA's mission is what really brought me and my family to the organization, because OCA's mission does enable individuals and families with autism and related disabilities to maximize their abilities in every area, whether it's home, out in the community, and all the programs that OCA offers are based on that mission.
See, you are one of our number one cheerleaders, and we appreciate that. So you said you like answering the phone. Is that really your favorite part, or do you have other favorite parts about working at OCA?
There's a lot of fun things about OCA. I think the entire day, from the moment that I start until the end of the day, I enjoy being here. I find myself having to push myself at the end of the day to leave because there's just so much to do to assist families. Again, providing them the resources that they need if they've been newly diagnosed or at a different stage in their life, even if it's to continue educationally in an inclusive program. Families need all the support that they can get.
I know that a lot of our families and staff are just so thankful that you're here with us and rely on you so heavily. So just from all of us, a giant thank you for that. But if you could tell everybody what one lesson you've learned by being part of the OCA team has taught you, what do you think that would be, and how does it work into your life?
That is a loaded question. I think the biggest thing, I would say diversity, respect, and compassion. I think all those things together is what brings me here every day, and I believe even our staff. Everyone that works here at OCA feels that they're accepted, they're respected, and they feel the compassion that OCA gives to each and every individual. So it's always a great day to be here.
That's wonderful. Those are all really, really great lessons. So changing hat for a minute, as I said before, Yvonne has 2 awesome boys, and one of those young men is in our programming here. So she's one of our amazing parents. So why, Yvonne, would you tell a family that you think OCA supports your family's needs and your child's needs?
It primarily supports my son. My son has several deficiencies, and with OCA's program, with the adult program, it has that ABA foundation, which is so important. I think that never ends, that continues. And I know for my son's sake, that is something that he needs every single day. So that, again, going back to that compassion, the acceptance and the program helps not only my son, but it helps my family, because as my son improves, our family dynamics improve.
That's really great to hear. So as a parent, what's one piece of advice that you would give other caregivers with a family member that has special needs? What would your pep talk say?
Ask for help. Ask, ask, ask. There is never, I hate to say it this way, a dumb question. Everybody's needs are different. Just like autism is from A to Z, everyone's needs are different from A to Z. So we're all in this together. You never start learning and you never stop growing. So I say to always ask.
That is really great advice. So thank you so much, Yvonne, for joining us today. And thank you for tuning into this week's episode. If you have a question for Yvonne or any of our staff, send us an email at information@gooca.org. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org, follow us on Instagram at OCA4U, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. To donate, head to oca-giving.org, and to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review of our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people.